everyone, if you're watching this, you're probably dreaming of making Central Arkansas your home, or maybe taking that next step in homeownership journey. And that journey starts right here. But let's be honest, buying a home can feel like navigating a maze. Prices, market trends, how long will it really take? Today, we're going to cut through all that noise to give you an essential playbook for buying a home in Central Arkansas. We're breaking down the three biggest questions: the average prices, whether it's a buyer or a seller's market, and the complete timeline from I want a home to I got the keys. The keys. This isn't just going to be a theory, okay? This is current localized Central Arkansas data to help you make those really informed decisions. By the end of the video, you should have a clear understanding of what to expect and how to prepare. So let's dive right in with the big one, the numbers. All right, first things first, the cost. What is the average cost of home prices in Central Arkansas? It's the question everyone asks, and for good reason. As of mid-2026, we're seeing average home prices in Central Arkansas typically landing in the range of $250,000 to $320,000. Now, that's just an average. Central Arkansas is really, really diverse. Averages can be just a really good starting point, but why did I give you a range and not a single number? Because the average can shift quite a bit depending on where you're looking. So let's give you an example. Well-established areas like Little Rock, especially in certain desirable neighborhoods, or newer, rapidly developing communities in places like Benton and Bryant, those people might see higher prices, or even prices that are towards the higher range, or even if it exceeds it if it's a premium property. Meanwhile, if you find more entry-level homes or properties maybe a little bit further out and closer to the lower end, you can maybe even sometimes find homes that are below the $250,000 if you know where to look. What's contributing to these numbers? Central Arkansas has a vibrant and growing job market, especially in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and tech. People are moving here for opportunities, and you know what? That creates a demand for housing. So yes, our beautiful state is attracting new residents. More people means more demand for homes. While the supply has improved over the last few years, it's still kind of relatively tight in many key areas. And so when there are more buyers than available homes, prices naturally hold firm or they appreciate. Now, while we've seen all of the fluctuations, the overall lending environment supports the buyer activity. Even with changes, owning a home remains a strong financial goal for many. So the key takeaway is that Central Arkansas remains a robust market. So don't let an average deter you. It's about finding your average in your desired neighborhood. Knowing this range really helps you set a realistic budget and understands the playing field. Here's just a quick tip. The best way to understand pricing for your specific needs is to talk to a local expert like myself. We can give you hyper-localized data for areas that you're interested in. So now that we know the price, let's talk about the type of market that we're in. This really impacts your strategy, whether you're buying or selling. Is Central Arkansas a buyer's market, a seller's market, or somewhere in between? As of early to mid-2026, Central Arkansas is best described as a balanced to slightly seller-favored market. This is an important distinction. It's not the intense all-out bidding war seller's market that we've kind of seen in the last few years, but it's also not a buyer's paradise where you can expect steep discounts on every home. So let's break that down. What does a slightly balanced seller-favored market actually mean for you? While inventory has improved, the supply of available homes hasn't quite really caught up to that buyer demand in most of our popular Central Arkansas neighborhoods. This means that good homes still get the attention. Quality homes that are priced correctly and are still selling relatively quickly. If they're not sitting on the market for months, it's because you've seen them priced correctly. If you see a home you love, you do often need to be prepared to act. Lord, it's been a long day. We're seeing healthy offers while intense bidding wars are less common, and well-maintained homes are frequently selling close to or just above the asking price. Significant lowball offers are unlikely to be seriously considered unless a property has been poorly maintained or overpriced from the start. Because the market isn't wildly skewed, buyers need to be well prepared. This means having your finances in order, knowing your must-haves, and being strategic with your offers. If you're a seller, this is still a good market. You'll likely see decent entrants and strong offers, especially if your home is well maintained and priced competitively. Don't assume that you can overprice significantly, but you should feel confident about receiving your fair value. For my buyers, don't be discouraged. This isn't an impossible market. It just means that you need to be more strategic, decisive, and have a strong team around you. Being pre-approved, knowing exactly what you want, and having a skilled local agent are your biggest assets. So don't forget to click on the link below and register for my channel for all of the key takeaways. Both buyers and sellers, they need a strategic, informed approach in Central Arkansas right now. No one has an overwhelming advantage, but good planning makes all of the difference. Okay, we've talked prices and we've talked market. Now, let's look at the actual journey. How long does it take to buy a home in Arkansas? Many people think it's just finding a house, signing papers, and boom, you get the keys. But there's a process, and the understanding of the timeline helps you manage your expectations and reduces your stress. From the moment you say, I want a home, or it's mine, the process in Central Arkansas typically takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months. So let's really break it down into 3 key phases. Preparation. This usually takes 1 to 4 weeks and is absolutely critical. So take a look at your finances. What can you realistically afford? Check your credit score, gather your bank statements, your pay stubs, your tax returns, and let's get you a mortgage that is pre-approved. This is non-negotiable. Get pre-approved by a lender. Not only does it tell you exactly how much you can afford, but in our current market, sellers will often only consider offers from pre-approved buyers. It makes your offer that much stronger. Find a trustworthy real estate agent. This is where I come in, people. A local Central Arkansas agent that understands the nuances of different neighborhoods, school districts, and market conditions. We are here to advocate you and guide you. This phase is highly variable, ranging from 2 to 3 weeks to months, sometimes more. So the biggest thing, define your needs. Work with your agent to nail down your wish list, your location, number of beds and baths, yard size, style, etc. Then you have your viewings and open houses. This is the fun part. Your agent will set up showings, and in the balanced market, be prepared to make decisions efficiently if you're about to see a home that you love. And then once you find that one, your agent will help you craft a competitive offer, negotiate terms, and navigate counter offers. To closing, this is the longest, most paperwork intensive part, which could typically take 30 to 60 days. Day 1 through 14 is your home inspections. So after your offer is accepted, you'll hire inspectors, general, possible termite, radon, etc. This ensures that you know your home's condition. Then your lender will order an appraisal. This is to confirm that the home's value justifies the loan. Then the lender reviews all of your financial documents, gets those documents in quickly, and then underwriting takes precedence. Then we have our title search and insurance, and this is an essential step to ensure the property title is clear of any legal issues. A day or 2 before your closing, we'll do one last walkthrough to ensure there's no new damage and all of the agreed upon repairs are done. Then it's closing day, the big day. You'll sign a pile of documents about that long, transfer funds, and you'll get your keys. It's a journey, but it's an incredible, rewarding one. Understanding these phases, it really helps alleviate stress and keeps you focused on your goal. So there you have it, your Central Arkansas home buying playbook. We've covered the average prices from $250 to $320. We've identified our market as a balanced to slightly seller favored, and we walk through the 3 to 6 month timeline. This is just the beginning of your home journey, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. If you have more questions or you're ready to make Central Arkansas your dream home or a reality, don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact info is below in the description.